That is cool. Oh, that is cool.
Well, good day, Tubes. How's she hanging? Pretty good here. You just want to come out for a run, do you? It's awful windy today. Yeah, we like going out running. Anyways, just give you an update on Mr. Pumpkin here. Holy cow, look at the size of it now. That's a 12-inch boot, you know, so it's gotten pretty big, and we kind of let the vines sort of do what they want. And all of a sudden, there's this huge one coming here too. So it was it's still hanging off the chicken pen here. So I thought, oh geez, we better get something under this guy just to support him a little bit. So when he gets a bit bigger, it'll hopefully support. And let the vines continue to grow. And there's one down here now. And there's one, seen one here, little guy in there. Girl, actually, the girls are the pumpkins, and the other flowers are the males. So, and I think in their pen there was one coming too. So they're probably not going to do anything, but we'll definitely have one here, which I think is darn near almost ready. There was one growing there, and something chewed on it and killed it. So, but anyways, and that one. So, but anyways, just a little pumpkin update. There we go. We got a little job to do today, so let's get at her. Okay, I think we're getting remnants of Hurricane Florence today. No rain or nothing, but the winds are insane. If you can see the tops of the trees by chance, those clouds are probably moving at about 110, 120 kilometers an hour up there. We've got about 60 to 70, possibly 80 kilometers on the ground here today, gusts. But anyways, that's a perfect day for cutting down a tree. We need to cut a tree for pole for over here for light. So we're gonna embark into the bush and hopefully come out with all our parts. Try our new road out here. And what I'm gonna do is cut one down, get her all limbed up, leave the limbs in there, hook it with some straps to the back of this tractor, and drag her out. Hopefully all's good. So our new road's coming. We got, I don't know if you've seen a couple more loads the other day brought down. Didn't get them spread out though. Let's see if we can get in the bush. It's a little all over the place here. I didn't really smooth it or level it, but could bring some loads of gravel back here eventually too, you know. I don't really know why, because I don't really need to get back here for anything, but all right, so the wind is predominantly blowing into the trees there, so that's good, I guess. I want to get a tree that's not too much bigger than 12 inches at the bottom. That's the size of my Mini X bucket that I'm going to use to dig the hole. So we'll go measure up some trees here, and height wise, these are all pretty high up. Ooh, that's really breezy. I could just probably cut it here and then it'll just fall over. So lots of fun. I'd like to kind of get rid of this one here and get it all ripped out, and I could open this up to get in here, but like really I don't come back here for anything. So but for instance, what is this one at the base here? The vines growing up and everything. Look at that. Poor guy. This looks like I had cut one here before for something. It's probably one of the poles up by the container there. So it looks pretty darn straight too for as much as I'm going to need, so that should be good. So let's see, roughly here we've got that's 9 inches there, roughly about 10 inches at the base here. That should be all right. And then we're going to sink it in about 4 feet. Heck, man, there 48 inches, so that'll be ground level there. That should be good. Oh yeah, that should get us up lots high. All right, I think we'll do this one here. And right about here. So this would be, let's just mark that as roughly ground level. Look at it swaying. Ooh, boy, I'm nervous. Right here we got, oh, probably about 8 inches or so. So that should be a lot strong. all these branches up there make it fun. But I'm gonna try to drop it down through that way. Don't know if it's gonna go that way though, but this kind of wind. And hopefully I can get backed in here and hook onto it with my straps just to pull them out, and then restrap it so I can lift it up and then drag it out so I don't tear up too much. Okay, should be all right. It's quite windy though. I'm a little nervous of that, but we'll see what we can do here, and hopefully it doesn't come this way because I might hit my tractor there, but it shouldn't with all this wind. It's pushing in. So we got the little limmer here. That should be all we need for it. Gas is good, oil's good, chain's pretty decent. So we'll start her up. Chain's locked. Vine. Silly thing. Okay, that's not too bad. So the wind's kind of, I'm going to try to notch it here. It might not fall that way, but here's hoping. Behind it, I think. Get under it. Don't want to eat it. Oh, she's moving. That wind will probably take her down. I don't have to cut much more. Wind, do it for me, wind. Oh man, just about, eh? Just a little bit. I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay, or whatever. Yeah, that was pretty good, eh? Pretty sure there was some in there. Might be blocked up. Yeah, there's lots in there. Might be blocked up, but I don't know. So probably, that's lots. I'll probably cut it off here somewhere. And that does just sit here. I don't really need the rest of it. Corkscrewy-ish, but that's all right. That'll work. I don't know whether I'll get it spun here to. Nice to get it out in the open there a little more. How strong's Bill today? Oh, Bill. Strong back, weak mind. Ooh, can't get a grip. There. Cleaned her up pretty good. Still don't exactly know how I'm going to feather this thing into the hole when I get the hole ready. It's going to be kind of heavy. That's good. I'm happy. So now let's see. I got kind of a spot there. I can hopefully get the strap under it and whoosh, pull her out. Let's see what's going to happen here. Let's leave the leave the saw there so I don't forget it back here, because I got a good memory, but it's short. I'll adjust the camera here because I'm digging into my head. Okay. That was lots of fun. So I got lots of straps with me, but I think I'm only going to need the one, hopefully. Probably use one of my big ones here. I've got these small little 1-inch ones, but this should hopefully bite in enough. So what do we want to do here? We want to put that around. Singe her down. Hopefully lift her up, although I am right up right now, so we might just have to drag it. I think we'll just try to drag it. My 3-point hitch is already up. Well, I better take the brake off. That would help. Put her in low gear. See what the 2030R can do. Not even making it work. Love that. That's a pretty big pole. Oh yeah. out. And I'll park it somewhere down here, I guess, for now. So it's not on our way up there, although I could probably drag it up to the top, maybe. I'll have to measure this after and see how long it is. She's got to be 30 feet anyways. That'll do, donkey. That'll do, donkey. What movie's that from? Oh, movie time. All right, so my boot's about 12, well, a little over 12 inches from front to bill. We're about 13, so we're going to measure this by that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Wow. 30 feet. But it's actually more than that. It's actually 30... Crap, I messed myself up. 30 times another 12. Let me think about that. Sorry, my brain wasn't working. I'm about 34 feet there, roughly, altogether. So I still don't know how I'm going to get this thing up into the hole. I don't really have something to hook to kind of lift the whole thing into the pole, into the hole, right? We'll have to figure that out later on. That might be actually too high anyways. We can always, it's a lot easier to cut extra off than not have enough, right? So, but there we go. The old strap worked good. I don't think he got wrecked up too hard, ripped or nothing. It's fairly soft ground, so I think it's good. Sweet. These straps are pretty good. If you're just vertical like this, so just hanging off something, you're good for 6,200 pounds. Choker, which doesn't make sense, it would be like this, I think. No, choker's what we did there. It's 4,960 pounds, and a basket is 12,400 pounds. I'm trying to remember now. I think basket was this one, so if I hooked something like that and like that, I don't know. I've only done it kind of the one way, so. But anyways, good ones. And then these little guys, let's read them off here. They're 1 inch, so verticals 3,000 pounds, chokers 2,250. And a basket 6,000, so pretty good for little guys like that. All right, there we go. We're logged out. Logged out. Should be good, but 34 feet. I think it's way longer than I need, but I think once I get it in the hole and start it maybe in, I could probably just kind of keep walking down and pushing it up as it kind of flops in. So it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a chore. It's gonna suck, but anyways. Probably should cut the bottom. Cut the bottom square maybe here too. yummy. I gotta look at my bar on that sometime here. I don't think it's oiling. Sounds like it's awful dry sounding. All right, so now we're 10 inches shorter. That's all right. I don't know what that pole was whenever they put that in, like a long time ago, but that's quite a bit beefier tree, I believe. At the bottom, it's probably almost twice as thick as this one. But so yes, the plan is for this to go, I think, just on the other side right here, kind of like right about here, somewhere maybe over a little more, and then up. And then the height is because of the little solar panel needs to be up kind of above this tree. Either that or we cut the tops off of these guys. Could do that too, I guess. But so there we go. That's it for today. Just had to cut a tree down and get them ready, and then the next time we're meeting up here, we'll be swatting mosquitoes apparently, and digging a hole, put that feller in, and then we'll attach a couple of lights. Actually, I got a couple other little lights I want to show you guys downstairs that I picked up the other day. They look pretty sweet. Let's go have a look. Today at Princess Auto, actually, I think it was like 40 bucks or something, and they're the ones that you just kind of mount them onto something. So I want to be able to remove them and move them around. For instance, on the container. So what my plan was, because it's got a switch back here, auto and then off. It's got the sensor guy, I think it's here. Yeah, there. Okay, so that's actually, they're both on right now, but there's a little small light up in here. It's a low voltage light apparently that stays on all the time when it gets dark. It's like a dusk till dawn kind of thing. And then when you walk by, the little motion guy here, they should both turn on here. Let's take her over to the darker area of the basement here. Okay, so, oh, just turned back on, but the low voltage is on there. And now the high's underneath, so it lights up, you know, fairly good area. It's not like working light, but it's enough that you're not going to trip over things, right? So I thought that was pretty cool. So yeah, I want to be able to move them. One I actually might leave mounted onto the trailer itself, but I got to figure out, you know, it's going to have to probably go on the door of the trailer, because the trailer's all that, you know, how do you mount that to that, right, without actually screwing it? I don't want to screw it on. It's got to be solid. So trailer wise, what I'll probably do is, in here I've got some of my magnetic sheeting stuff. Probably cut a chunk of that stuff and somehow glue it to the back of this, or I'll show you this other stuff I've got that's pretty neat stuff. Could use some of this stuff. It's made by 3M, as you can see there, and it's like a two-sided sort of a foamy tape. And this is actually the same stuff that they use to adhere people's portrait pictures to monuments. It's the same stuff. So, and it's never, I've had one fall off, I think, but this stuff's pretty good. So it's either that, or we're gonna do some kind of silicone and you know, glue it down. But the trouble is, you know, that the switch for the thing's on the back, so you have to pretty much make it on, and hopefully it will last for a while. But yeah, that's them there anyways. So built-in motion sensing, 6 watt solar power, battery charges in daylight and overcast days. It's waterproof, hopefully, stainless steel, and LED darkness sensing light, LED motion sensing light, motion sensing ball head detector, all this good stuff. So I thought, you know what, they looked pretty decent, so we'll get a set and try them out. But we gotta do some mounting first. But The one for the container, I think I'm gonna probably just use like this stuff, stick it, and then stick the magnetic sheeting to that, and then I could be able to pull it off if I want to move it somewhere else. So should be sweet. But anyways, that's it for today. And oh yeah, and this is our other light that we're gonna put on that pole eventually here. We should actually take the solar panel out and do a little measuring here too, just to see if I really need a pole that long or not. Because, you know, the wire's only that long, this wire's only that long, I can only go so far with it, right? So, that wire looks a little chintzy to me. I'm not crazy on that, but we'll have to get that figured out and cut the pole to size. And then maybe we don't have to jam that great big mother into the hole, because that's a pretty big friggin' stick of wood there. Anyways, maybe I'll just run outside and do a bit of measuring here first before we say good day. Okay, so I kind of figured roughly about as high as I could almost reach here, so whatever maybe the top of this container is here, I think it's about 7 feet, or 7 or 8 feet maybe. That's probably where I'll mount the light. We'll just get a rough measurement here. Yeah, it's 8 foot, so that should be good. So we got to measure up the. Ooh, it's getting really breezy now. Ooh-wee. We'll measure up our 4 feet again here from the bottom. That'll be our in dirt depth. Okay, so marker out here, and I'll mark 50 inches just to say. Ground, and from there we want another 6 feet, so that's what 10 feet. I can go right from the end, so we'll mark this at 10 for where we want the light to be roughly. I'll give it a little, let's go 10 foot 6 inch just for a plate to mount to and stuff. Okay, so light. Now, the solar panel. We'll get this unwound. I could almost probably rewire this with maybe some a little more better wiring, because I don't think this stuff's going to be too UV friendly. Something's telling me. Put a bit of wire in there though. Okay. So we want this up as high as it'll go. So we'll start this guy here maybe. And just stretch this out. Closer to the sun to make better power, right? Okay, so we'll leave a little bit of room for, you know, panel. Well, that's pretty good. I don't have, well, yeah, that's pretty good. I can cut a bit off of that. Where's my tape gone here? We can cut off a little bit, and I might even mount the panel right on the very top of the thing, not on the side of it. So if we took 10 foot off there, that'd, well, no, about 11 feet maybe. Took 11 foot off, and then we could mount this panel right to the very top maybe. I don't know, maybe build up snow up there, though it might be better on the side. Oh, let's just wind this back in here. It's kind of nice, it comes with its own holder. And this stuff, I don't know if it'd be a good idea to maybe just put it into a PVC pipe or something. You know, just to sort of protect it a bit more from the sun, but the stuff that's coming out of the pipe at the top and out of the bottom, it's going to get wrecked anyway, so I could see me changing this to something else, but I don't know, maybe it's UV safe, I don't know. The white stuff here though, they seem to turn yellowy after a while, so I don't think that's too safe. Too UV friendly. Someone must be turning left at the light, they got honked at. Okay, so yeah, these things all flex. I'll probably put this on like a piece of plywood and then screw the plywood to the thing here. Although that might actually just mount right on there all right. Really decent shape. It looks to me like there's something missing out of it, but and this should flex and break. So that'll work good. All right, we have figured out what we need, and I am happy. Be nice to get a bit of light out here. So anyways, yeah, so the other one I wanted to maybe mount those little guys, maybe mount onto the door. I don't know, see this, they're so long they won't mount to that stuff too nice. So I'd have to figure out where, maybe like right on up there or something, but I don't know, figure that out in our time. Or right on the window. I don't use the window anyway, so yeah, anyways, that's it. Thanks again for watching. Catch you all later. Get ready for some digging. We gotta bury this pole.